Alright, good evening, good evening, good evening. So, I've been asked to do another Tripwire, how to register, how to set it up for Corp and Alliance. So, what I've done is I've just created an alpha account, put them in corporation, and I'm hoping these APIs through just now. So, I'll be using both my bottom left, bottom right. So, bottom left has my Eve, and bottom right has my Tripwire. So, we're going to start with Tripwire, start looking at this, and the first thing, this won't work, but I'm showing you what you need to do is we'll log in, uh, so if we log in, it'll ask for your username and password for your account. Make sure that it's secure HTTPS, and if you put your little mouse over it, you can see that it's a valid certificate, just in case. Choose your account that you're going to be using Tripwire with, so it has to be in the Alliance. Click on Authorize. And it comes back and says you need an account. So you need to create a Tripwire account. So you click on the user registration, and as a user, um, you need to create an API for it. So I'm just going to call this evil, what's it called? Turtle blank. And give it a password. And then it's asking for an API. So you click on the create API key, and it should take us straight to the API. Now you might already have an API key here, but that's not much use for what I'm wanting, so it's best just to create an API key. Click on this bit here and it'll take you in, and what it'll do is it highlights the stuff that it needs. So we're going to call this for Tripwire. I'm only caring about this character, and it's a character, and I'm setting it to no expiry so I don't have to worry about it in future. And that's all I need to do. Click submit, and then it'll give me my key and my verification code. So I copy the key, put it in a Tripwire, and then I copy the verification code. That's the wrong one. Close that one down, and put that into the API code. Click next, and there we go. So it's saying congratulations, you can go in. So we'll log into Tripwire now. Now when we go to the single sign-on and we go log in with EVE Online, we choose our account, our character, and this time when we authorize, it takes us in. Now, when it comes standard. So you've got to do a little bit of customization for it. So the first thing to do is go into the settings, go into account settings, and it's not got the API yet. There should be another one in here called CHELONAPHOBIA and Friends. It still thinks I'm with this NPC Corp. I don't think there's a way to speed this up. No. We just have to wait for the API, which can take a bit of time, I'm afraid. So I'm just going to pause the video. I can't pause it. Alright, well, while we're waiting, we can do a few other little things here. I'll go through it. So, Tripwire, blah, 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 tells you how many people in Tranquility. If you're searching for a system, you can go in here and type in the name of the system, Jose Corn, and it'll bring up any details it's got, any signatures, or in our case for Glory, it's J10 1719, and it comes back with nothing. Now that's because we've scanned it in our corporation. I don't want Joe Blogs just to log on and see it. So I guess we just have to keep logging out until we can get back in. Well, okay, another thing to do. One of the things you want it to do is follow you as you jump through wormholes and stuff like that. So you have to switch on tracking. So you have to go in here and click on add, and it asks who you want to track. So this is for Evil Turtle Blank, and authorize just the defaults. And then when we go in here, you can see at the moment it thinks it's offline, and that's because I am offline. So if I put that online, log into Eve, and there we are, and then we look at Tripwire again, you can now highlight that. And you see when I highlight it and select it, this bit up here, it says I'm currently in Amston. And if I look at my screen here, you can see I am in Amston. And if I undock, and warp to another system, there we go, a bit slow moving I'm afraid. Might be better to have them the other way around. There we go. Swap them around again. So you can see when I jump in, you'll see this automatically changes because it is selected here to track them. And through we go. And you can see straight away I'm now in Malacan, and Tripwire's now moved me to Malacan, and it's giving me all the details for that. Now of course I'm not worried about high-sec systems, it's when we use it as a wormhole. So at the bottom right screen, at the moment though, it still thinks I'm with Science Institute. So let's log out here. I don't think there is a way to force the API to update. Ah, there you go, it's done it. Because now I've logged in, I can actually see some stuff here. So how did we set? Let me just go back in here. So it's tracking me. And then if we go into account settings, you'll see this CHELONAPHOBIA and friends. So if you never see anything, make sure that that's the one that's highlighted, selected, so it's ready to go. For your preferences, leave as default. Don't put anything else in there. Personal statistics, just tell me how many systems you've viewed, blah, 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 blah. So we can save that, and we get this. So you can customize your layout, so you can move these things around. Again, I would say probably just leave it as it is. It works. And here you can add comments and go, bad man at planet 4, save. And then if anybody jumps into this system, or in this case it's Jita, they would get that. So if I go into Jita, you'll see the comments there. So at the moment I'm in Malacan. You may not see these things down here. You may see something like traps, something like this, or completely blank. And what you want to do is make your own little headers, your own tabs. So the first one I always make is for glory, and let's keep it nice, consistent, and that's J10 17 19. Click on OK. And now when I click on that, it just starts from glory. Other ones I sometimes put in is Hosicorn, which is our high-sec base. And I include Eve Scout Thera chains in this one, so you can maybe jump through one Thera connection, and then when you click on that, you get nothing. Oh, why is that not working? No space. There we go. Yeah. So you get everything here. So we're in Glory. It knows what system I'm. 13 jumps from getting into the wormhole. Other things to check is toggle auto mapper, and again that just builds this up, so make sure that's highlighted. So if we have a quick look at what we've got here, the last thing I want to check, I need to find a system. Let's pop this out. We want to find a system that actually has something to scan down. Now that I'm in the Alliance, I can actually get a decent overview. So PvE high-sec. Let's get rid of all those recs and stuff on my default. Hopefully you didn't get that. Okay, we jump into this system. This system is Van Donkey, and as you can see, Wild Donkey, you can see this system, Tripwire's changed automatically. Let's hope we've got something to scan. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, we do. So, how do you scan stuff in? I'm not going to go in and about scanning stuff because this account can't do it. It's got no skills. But we're not interested in anomalies. So the first thing you have to do is switch off anomalies. We're only interested in cosmic signatures. And then all you do is Control A to select them all, Control C to copy them all, and then go over into Tripwire and just click in this area in the middle here and do Control V. And then just click on this if there's any old ones, and it'll delete them. And that's you. You then scan these down, fill out the information, and you've got everything that you need. And the next time you come out, so if we just come out again, and let's close down that and reopen it again. Whee, white screen. Go to Tripwire, log in. All we do is go straight to the SSO, log in, asks for your username and password. I'm just selecting that, authorize. And it takes you straight into where you left it. It always defaults to Jita, so you do just have to kind of say that's actually where I am. And you can see there's one person in Glory just now, and I'm here in Ibis, and we can see that entrances to Thera and things like that. And that's how you do it. So just make sure that's switched on, that's yellow, and that's yellow, and you're good to go.